Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's Friday. Great last cup of the week coffee. It's very good. Hot too. Very good. Okay, let's get right into it. We made some really good progress yesterday. Let's go back and look. Let's take a look. As you can see, we're down here at this point at the 15 area, and that's where I bought a little bit more shares. I did say if we start coming down to the 15, 14, and even 13, which was my original entry price, I was going to buy more. And the more we got closer to 13, I was just going to buy even more, okay? But I have to keep track of the news and keep stay on top of what's going on when I can. And that kind of determines on if I'm a buy or not also, okay? And we made a decent recovery yesterday. I knew a recovery was coming at some point because everything was just down. Everything was down. Like today is Friday. Out of all days, it's happened to be Friday. Okay. And while we're up. So, of course, on Fridays, people like to sell their shares. Some people just like to get out the market and wait until like Monday. Some people get back in on Monday. Some people just look at Monday to see how the market is running, and then they don't trade until Tuesday. That's a strategy that some people use. Okay, so just go ahead and it's not financial advice. I mean, sell your shares or nothing like that or buy it. I'm just telling you what I think, and I do think that there's going to be some type of selling off today. I do think the market's going to come down, and it may even approach the high 18s, not $18, but the 18 cent, and it may hover around there. Hopefully, there's not a big sell off, okay? Because we had a nice run up, but I do think in time, I think TTOO T2 BIOSYSTEM is going to just start taking off. It's just my thought, okay? I did say, see, we're coming down now. So I do think we're going to come down and test that high price from yesterday. What was it? I don't know what the high was. It 20? Was it 19? I don't know. The closing price. I don't know what it was yesterday. But anyway, I do think it's possible that we can come down and test that again. And if we can't hold that, then we're going to go below it, okay? But I do have faith in the company. I do think at some point something's going to happen to where it's going to turn around, and hopefully the reverse split don't come into play. I know it's there waiting, but they have a date. I'm pretty sure they have a date in their head and a time limit to try to get this thing back above $1. If we can't get it back above $1, you can almost count on that there's going to be a reverse split, okay? Which I really don't want, but they got to do what they got to do, okay, to stay afloat. And you never know, the reverse split, even though it's not good for an investor or a person that's in the stock, with all the stuff that they have going on, if they did a reverse split, they are compliant, they're back on the NASDAQ. It could possibly be a good thing because they're compliant again, they're above $1, and they can probably start moving forward. It could go the opposite of what people think. It could just start taking off after a reverse split. But who knows, okay? It's better than going into the OTC market. I will say that, okay? So on the high side, I do think we can get back up to the high 20s, and we may even hit like 23 at some point if we can get past this 23 to 24. But let me look at this SPY and the NAS. Let's see what's going on. I think it's up. It's probably crawling up. Where? I'm lost. I got so many stocks that I'm like, I keep adding to this list to keep an eye on, and I know it's not down that far. So let me go back up here. So I got this big list of, I just keep adding and adding. Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and look at a couple things I'm looking at. I'm looking at this stock here. I got my eye on this stock. It's a pharmaceutical. I got my eye on this one. I have my eye on this one. Is this the one? Yeah, I have my eye on this one. Okay, so did I buy some shares? Yeah, I only have 27 shares of that, and I'm negative $13. So definitely have my eye on this. I got 10 shares of that. It's just I only put 10 shares there because it was so cheap. I didn't want to put a lot of money in, but I wanted to keep an eye on it in case it just took off for some reason. Got my eye on this one, of course that. But let's go ahead and go down to look at Mullen real quick. Mullen's at 44, and it dipped back below that 50 mark. Yeah, so it dipped back below the 50 mark. It's just kind of barcoding sideways for me. That's what I think. I know I looked earlier and I seen Carvana. Carvana was taking off. But let's go ahead and go over to here we go. Okay, so the SPY is up. SPY is up, and it looks like it wants to continue to go up. But it's up pretty good. It's up pretty good. Someone's at my front door. Okay, so it's up pretty good right now. The Qs is up, and the TQ is up. So all of them are moving pretty much the same. Okay, they got the same type of pattern. But I'm going to keep an eye on this here today and just see how it moves. Okay, I don't know what to expect right now. It's just hard to say. Okay, but that's about it, guys. I'm gonna finish my coffee. It's Friday. It was very, very foggy outside this morning, like heavy fog for the last 2 days, which is really not common around here in the Midwest, but it just happened. I don't know what's going on. And the weather's kind of like in the 60s. Someone's at my front door. Okay, so it's in the 60s. But anyway, I have to go, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. If you have any information about T2, leave it in the comments, okay? Because I constantly look at the comments and I try to read them, and other people read them, okay? That helps everybody out, okay? All right, guys. Take care. See you in the next one. Peace.